Hi guys, the current trend in technology I'll be talking about today is virtual reality. I'm sure by now we've all heard of the crazy virtual experiences people have had. I actually own a VR set and it's the coolest and freakiest thing I've ever seen. The agenda for this presentation is to give a little background on what virtual reality is, discuss how it's used in the workplace and classroom, identify the advantages and disadvantages, and the future of VR. Virtual reality is a three-dimensional computer-generated virtual environment that users can immerse themselves in. Virtual reality has been around for more than 50 years but has seen most of its major advancements in the 2010s. Virtual reality was first introduced in the 1960s by Morton Heilig, who had the idea to immerse users in the video display that surrounded them. He wanted people to feel like they were actually in the video. The first head-mounted display system, like the ones we often see today, was created by a Harvard professor, Ivan Sutherland, in 1968. In 2012, Palmer Luckey introduced his prototype for the first Oculus headset, which created a shift in VR history. VR continues to be a current trend in technology with the development of different immersive headsets, which cater to gaming, education, business, and healthcare industries. Virtual reality is being used in both education and the workplace as a science lab. Stephen Hilton introduced VR into his lab to make science a more hands-on experience and make his job more convenient. Hilton says, "Science should be more interactive. It's about being able to make a mess and make mistakes." With the integration of VR, Stephen has allowed his students to train and practice experiments without supervision. Hilton and his colleagues can hold meetings in his virtual boardroom and collaborate with international partners. Virtual assistants are able to offer help to students simultaneously, which allows work to get done more efficiently. The advantages of virtual reality is more interactive learning for all ages. Students can stay engaged and have more hands-on learning experience. There are VR applications in various sectors and fields like education, training, simulations, exercise, and healthcare. Virtual reality can also help people with social interactions with their friendly online communities. The disadvantages of virtual reality is feeling dizzy or uncomfortable during or after use, the expensive hardware, which is priced between $300 and $3,500. Because of the price, there's also limited accessibility to everyday people. VR software also takes up a lot of space on your computer. There are also technological limitations, which causes issues with troubleshooting bugs and getting support for other issues. The headsets are also very heavy and can cause strain on your neck. The future of virtual reality could mean expanding to more sectors and fields, making VR the norm for more people. VR will become more realistic using 8K images to create online environments. VR will also integrate AI into their programs to make a more immersive and dynamic virtual experience. It will also become more accessible to everyday people. I consider myself the late majority because I like to get products after a company does a few upgrades and bug fixes. I like to purchase the best product they've released to date. I have owned a VR headset for 3 years now, and it's nothing like I've ever experienced before. It has opened my eyes to how far technology can go. I think with my future job as a developer, I can be led to coding and testing VR games. These are all three of my references. I started this project by searching for current trending technology, and when I came across virtual reality, I instantly wanted to delve into it. I then searched for scholarly and public articles to use as my sources. After finding my articles, I reviewed the assignment and began creating my slides. I took all the important information from the articles and included them in my slides. I added pictures and videos to some slides to make it more visually appealing as I was finishing the project.
Whoa, Carl!
What
Oh my
happened?
god!
That's the end of my slideshow. Thank you.